Hi, Andrew here, stuck in Russia. Today, I don't want to talk about Russia. I want to talk about something that kind of international problem about kids and how they're so obsessed with computer games, right? So, I brought my kid to love sport, right? From the beginning, when he was a baby, I put him up on a skateboard and taught him how to skateboard. And in general, when we hang out together, we play sport together, right? Football, basketball, American football, depending on the season, ice skating, snow tubing. And we just love to play sports together. But he's also really into computer games. And he's constantly talking to me about computer games, which I don't mind. I just love hearing his voice, and I'm interested in whatever else he's interested in. And I just love hearing him talk to me. But he wants me to be better at computer games, right? We played Standoff 2 today, and he was frustrated, like why I couldn't figure out how to change my weapon and stuff like that. And he's trying to teach me how to play better. And it's something like computer games is something it's a big part of his life, and he wants to share it with me, which is really cool. He wants to share something that's really important in his life with me and be able to play with me, and so that's cool. But I think people this and kids this generation are just too obsessed with their phones, with their computers, with their um, computer games. And I have a student, a 15-year-old student. He can't stop being on his phone, right? And his mom said, just take his phone away from him. So I took his phone away from him after a bit of a friendly wrestling match. I was like, no, no, just give me back my phone. I'll shut it off. I won't play on it. I just need to hold it. I need to hold it because because it like comforts me. Yeah, he needs to even just hold his phone just because it comforts him. So yeah, today's generation has got obsessed with phones, computer games, um, and computers and everything. And it's like I encourage my son to play sports and everything. I don't push him to play sports, not at all, because my parents have pushed religion on me so much that I would never push my kid to do anything. He loves playing sports and all, and but he also wants me to love to play computer games with him. So I gotta start practicing more on standoff too to be a better competitor for him. But yeah, I think it's I don't know. We're talking about reading too. I asked, "Do you like reading?" And I said, honestly, Dad, no. I'm like, when I was 9 years old, I loved reading. I started reading Shakespeare when I was 9 years old. I would read all the books my older brothers brought home from school when I was 9 years old. And he's like, Dad, you must have had a real boring childhood. I'm like, no, I had a really adventurous childhood. You pretend to shoot people and play war on your computer games. Me and my friends actually played war in the forest and built fortresses in the trees and hunted each other and shot each other with air rifles and BB guns. We didn't actually hurt. Well, we did hurt each other. It did hurt, but it was really adventurous. We'd go for days on end, sailing or rowing down the river and exploring and camping and times we would make Molotov cocktails and hang out all night in the cemetery and do all kinds of weird, adventurous things. Not just sitting on our computers and and ride horses. We had horses, and he's like, he wants to play on computer games. So yeah, it's a shame. And he still loves sports and all, but when he was younger, he loved sports more. Now he's kind of hmm, really into computer games, and I don't think it's good for kids. It's better to encourage kids to go out, play sports, because sports is a great way to exercise and have fun at the same time. Weightlifting, going to the gym is kind of boring, okay? But playing basketball is fun. Playing football is fun. And at the same time, you get great exercise. And so that's why I encourage him to play sport. Um, yeah, I'd like to play computer games with him too. I love to do anything he wants to do. And so I gotta practice more on playing computer games, and maybe one day I'll actually kick his ass, but I doubt it. But anyway, yeah, kids are just too obsessed with their phones and their games, and they're kind of losing like insight into reality in a way. It's just like they're in their imaginary world, and it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. But in the same way, so my son wants me to be able to even better relate to him by being better at playing computer games. So I have to acquiesce. Yeah, it's fun playing computer games with him, of course. But it's even funner playing sports with him. And playing basketball and playing American football. And yeah, I find that much more fun. But yeah, playing computer games with him is fun too. But much more funner is playing physical sports. And um, and it's much better for him physically, mentally. I think so. Kids and computer games. Hope they don't turn into robots. Bye from Russia.